Well, if we fail to do anything in this country, it is we have failed to educate people on this whole transition of responsibility of retirement. Years ago, companies began to do away with pension programs and they brought in the 401k plan. But the guy shows up from the 401k company about what, once or twice a year or something like that, and he
Yeah.
gives you some gibberish that he talks over your head and you don't understand it, and you got these bills stacked up at home, and you're looking at that enrollment form, and you're going, okay, 3% of my salary amounts to how much, and I've got these bills over here, and we just haven't done a very good job of sitting down and really understanding the value of a 401k,
Right.
how to use it, because how many people do we hear that when we have volatility in the market, they take their money out, or they put it all in cash at the bottom of the market or whatever because they were afraid they were going to lose it all. And so we just have, I equate this, and I'm famous for making this analogy. It's like when I was teaching my daughter to drive a car at 14 years old. If I had handed her the keys and said, there's the car out there, honey, go ahead and load up and take off and see how that works out for you. That's pretty much the strategy that we've used on the 401k plan.
I agree. There's a lot of information out in the world right now, but not a lot of wisdom.
One of the things that I find interesting is the psychology of whose responsibility it is to prepare for your retirement. This is something that Shannon was sharing with me. Shannon is our in-house human resources guy, and he's taking an HR class, and he was talking about how many people who are in that class, and they're all HR people, they're not just studying it, they're active in HR. And he was talking about a conversation that they had one evening in class about it being the company's responsibility to handle retirement. And he was just, as a GenWealth team member, he was aghast at that thought that it's your responsibility. Now the company can facilitate that through matches and things like that, but it's your responsibility. And that goes back to that transition from pensions, where the weight was on the company, to where we are now. And unless you're a government employee, you probably don't have a pension. So step up, pay attention to where you're going to be.
And for those that don't have an employer plan, you're not without options, but you're going to have to be intentional. So you need to get started now if you haven't already.
I was just going to say, it really is about being intentional and being in control of your own destiny, not having somebody else be in control of your destiny.